But like right now, you can't edit.
No.
Let's see. Is it live?
All right, there we go. Now we're going live, so we are good. There we go. All right, here we are with Kandemic. Yeah, it'll be a little bit behind for anyone out there eventually that tunes in live, or if they want to jump in after. But it's the second time on, boys. We're excited to have you back.
Good to be back.
Yeah,
that's great.
Second time.
Yeah,
So
there it is. Yeah, okay.
it's up. But so you guys, you've got one track out, 2020.
Yep.
And it seems to be doing really well. What's the reception been so far with that?
yeah, very very good. It's like it's a different thing, you know. Like there are different languages as well, but I think we got nice feedbacks. I say there was a good feedback, and
Positive feedback so far.
yeah.
And we got some fans as well. People
Yeah, that's
following us, you know, sharing the love and appreciating the music. And that's, you know, means a lot hearing that, you know,
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
that, you know, on social media.
Now,
So
is
that
anybody,
got nice response at the moment.
yeah. I was gonna ask you though, has there anybody come on and been like, is this for real? Like, have you had any pushback that way? Like,
Surprisingly not. Surprisingly not.
That's hilarious.
Because when I listened to the podcast, right? Because you guys put out, and I was gonna say, are you guys gonna do the same thing for viral? Are you gonna put
Absolutely.
out-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every track.
Every track is gonna have
Every
part of the
track.
story.
Listening that, by the way.
So it's just funny because like halfway through there, it was just a comment being like, "Hey, hold on, we're not actually serious." Like,
I know, yeah.
just so you know.
Yeah.
So it's
You should
it's
actually
really
you should
good,
play
though.
it like you are. I would play it like it was serious, you know, as
Yeah.
far as I could. Like let people think you're serious. It'd be so hilarious when they find out it's like, oh, like this alien thing is like fucking crazy. It's cool. All your videos
Yeah.
are hilarious.
And I think my biggest problem with that would be that I would personally just get to a point that go like, you're like, are you an idiot or what? You know?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Your song
Yeah,
is
other words anyway.
Yeah.
your
Anything.
Definitely worse. Definitely.
your single. I think it's fucking phenomenal how it starts. Just the guitar and that vocal.
It's like that reggaetone.
Yeah,
feel,
and then
right?
how when it just hits and the rap comes, it's so cool. Like I didn't know what to expect. I knew you guys what you guys were doing from our last podcast with you guys, but when it hit and it was awesome. It was so cool. Like it's so
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That's great to hear, lads.
yeah, it's very very original, and I think people love it, man.
Like the new track is gonna be less reggae and more funky.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we change the sound on the second track.
Change
And
them every track.
yeah, in every track we're gonna more or less change the sound, and then we're gonna go back to some similar like sounds. But the next one is definitely funky.
oh, right on.
Rock.
Right
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, funk rock.
Rock, a bit of hip hop.
I
Yeah.
saw a video of the alien drinking and crushing a can and then dancing. Is
Yeah.
that the song? Is that the song in the background playing?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, that's it is.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
Well, sorry.
No,
it's
no,
not.
yeah.
It's not actually. It's
Oh,
actually.
No,
it's
it's
not.
not.
No.
It's actually there's another video out where actually there's an alien playing the guitar and there's actually Mr. JP singing it. It's an acoustic version, like an arrangement that we did.
I
And
did.
that
I
one
heard
is
that.
actually a little taste, a snippet actually of the
All right,
song.
yeah.
Awesome.
I heard that. I just saw that the other because it was only posted. I think it was a couple days ago, and I saw it and played it, and I was interested to see if that's something that you guys were thinking about doing, is doing acoustic tracks for some of these.
Well, yeah, we've been playing around with the whole idea of like as much as the 12 tracks in 12 months is an exciting plan, but for us it kind of feels like we need to put something in between. So we're trying to find a few people at the moment to do remixes of a couple of the songs, and then we definitely want to do a couple of acoustic versions of some of the songs as well, and hopefully put them out in between tracks along the way.
Just to actually show people that we actually are able to play those songs, you know what I mean? Just that
Yeah.
not just there, just we actually hopefully we're still able to play.
Anyway, the 12 track are done. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
we
yeah.
are
We're kind of finishing up the
we
last
are
one.
11 track already.
Past.
Ready? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's same with us, right? I mean, we have like that whole album's done. That we had our first one where I think Andrew, we said what 6-7 tracks in now.
Yeah. About yeah.
Second one, and so now it's just like you want to almost get the first album all out of the way, just so that we can move on. But at the same time, you don't necessarily, you want to slow roll it and let people enjoy and give them time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
When you gonna release it?
May
for us, yeah.
May 2/4. We have I don't know, our holiday. We have a holiday on the 24th of May, and the album's coming out for that weekend, and we're gonna release a single right before that. That's on the album. So, what you said makes sense because you guys you're saying like it seems like a plan and it seems like a lot of content when you're releasing one song a month. But when you're 2 weeks into the release, you feel like people are already like, okay, moved on.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's so weird because you think like, how often do bands do that? Like, what band, that is making
yeah, exactly.
as a career, like these musicians who are like musicians as their job, and they're not
Like
doing
we
that.
got the same after the first single. The people were like, "That's it, only one."
Yeah. It's
know.
wild, right? Yeah, it just goes to show,
that-
right? Like you got to do things in between. That's what we did too. We did an acoustic song in between because
Yeah.
you got to stay relevant. Otherwise, they're just like you're forgotten, right? There's so much music.
And
So,
for you guys, especially, you only have like as Kandemic, you only have one song. Now, people could obviously branch out and go all different 4 individual ways, right?
Yeah.
But
Absolutely, yeah.
there's that thing where they maybe want more of that style, and obviously, I'm interested. Like I love that the way this is going, right? That you've got 2020, then viral, then just to see like where this is all going to head off in a 12 song album.
Chapter, like the story is basically taking shape, and you will understand better. The more we are actually releasing the single, the more actually the story is actually putting all the pieces together. So now 2020 was the explanation. So the opening. Now we have this thing about the virus. Which virus? We don't know. It's not related to anything about nowadays, of course. No mentions about that. It's just a virus that came out.
You might resonate with that.
I spoiler you. The third title is Control.
So there's nothing, like all coincidence. Maybe I don't know. We just were thinking about the story before the COVID, of course. So just saying, no, it's a weird stuff.
Hey, you know what? After everything we've been through over, a year, right? We've been in all of this together for a year. It's, I think it's a great idea. It's hilarious and it works so well.
Oh yeah.
Like I said before, I mean, people love alien stuff regardless. So it pulls in a whole nother crowd, hopefully. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the thing is that I think we're all at the point of like, as you said, it's been a very, very, very long year for most people. And at this point, if you can't laugh at it, what can you do, So.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Hopefully the alien is not gonna come to planet Earth in the next 6 months. If not, we are fucked.
That's right. Exactly.
Release the album first.
Looking for
Then they can
copyrights.
come.
Exactly. Look for
copyrights
copyrights on everything.
You never know.
So the first intergalactic musical collaboration is going to turn into the first intergalactic copyright lawsuit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to come down and they're going to be suing all your asses for this. Yeah, exactly.
Alien Taxman.
And then is that some merch that you guys have some on there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
amazing.
that's a grinder.
I was going to say, I wondered.
An upgrade T-shirt.
Look at that.
Wonderful.
So yeah, it's all on the shop on our website.
Hats.
I say I saw the hat too. Yeah. It's,
Thinking about branding, some beers as well, but
Exactly. Yeah.
for now it's still a sticker.
Like it is no our beer. That's the point.
Yeah. No. Well, so that way we save some other copyright issues too that are more relevant. Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
I know, but we have a few friends work for a microbrewery, so we might be able to
Do a joint part.
together a beer, maybe with cannabis or something like.
Yeah, there's in Ontario especially. Now I could be wrong. I don't know if Collective Arts is Ontario, but I thought it was. But anyways, they do a lot of joining with bands, and they'll do their own like one-off brews. So you don't have to be in it for production runs forever, right? It's kind of more of a one-off. It kind of gives a story on the label about the band or about that song. It would be so fitting, really, for this project if you can get someone around there, like you said, a microbrewery to kind of put one of those in play. And what a great way to advertise too, right?
Mm-hmm. What kind of beer would Kandemic beer be? What would it be?
It'd be out of this world, of course.
No, but like
We're gonna make 12 beer, one for every single.
That'd be good. That would be actually really good, eh?
3 stout, 3 lager, 3 ale, and 3 IPA.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Bitter, of course, it will be a bitter beer. probably.
it'd be a bitter beer. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's good though. It'd be really neat. Eh? How cool would that be having a 12 pack? Having a 12 pack of your beer, of
Your own.
Kandemic
Write it
beer.
down. Write it down.
Yeah.
In cooperation with Chasing
We
Records.
already have the cover ready.
You
so-
should you should by default you should keep it green because like it's the alien
Mhm.
ooze or something.
That's right.
So it should be like a green beer.
I'm
welcome,
telling you.
market that.
People would buy that shit just because of
Yeah.
on it. They
Yeah.
would.
I
They'd
hope
see
so.
Kandemic beer, and especially the time that we're in right now. Like, how many people went out and bought Corona just because of the coronavirus?
Actually, nobody at the
well,
time.
that's true. They had
when
to
it first
stop
hit,
it
yeah.
when it first
No,
hit.
they
Yeah,
have
no
a
one.
big down at the beginning because
Yeah, they were down.
They were-
like nearly not bankrupt, but nobody was buying it.
buying it.
Can,
Yeah.
you, can you believe it? They're like they could call this fucking thing anything, and Corona's like, you know, like how is this going to affect us? And it affected them in the beginning, yeah, for sure. There was pictures at our where we get beer. It's a beer store here, and there was like every beer was sold out, and there's just a stack of Corona last April, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, probably there was something I remember like at the beginning, like in the 9gag, for instance, or any of those memes or stuff. Like
It's like toilet paper.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Running
Yeah.
out of that. That's crazy.
Well, toilet paper actually I can relate. Nothing personal though. But-
We'll keep this story
Amazing.
for another
Would
episode.
you like to share, Nick?
no, maybe not.
Hilarious.
Toilet paper is actually a safe. It's important to have in your house, so keep
Keep
always
it
at
full
least
stocked.
24 rolls pack.
Actually, if
Absolutely. That's very
you have
important.
a if you have a bidet, you're good to go.
That's true.
You have a bidet in Ireland? That's the water aspect.
No,
I wish,
not really, not really.
I wish.
I wish.
Like, do you have a pub where you can, like bars or pub where you can go and get takeaway pints?
Yeah, well,
kind of now.
Order food though. You
Yeah, you got to order food to be able to take it.
Okay. No,
Yeah.
because here, like
Especially,
about since the 12th of April,
Yeah, 12.
they release a little bit, so the pub can give you plastic glass with Guinness, and you can get a pint, sit down on the grass, and drink it.
Oh,
but
that's
we
kinda
can't
cool.
in Canada. We can't have alcohol outside. We're not allowed to have alcohol like on the streets.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, which is
we have
like-
to be within their. We have to be
Yeah,
within their
that is-
establishment.
We
Yeah.
had a law similar here, but then they come out saying the law doesn't say you can drink. The law say you can be drunk on the
Mm.
street.
Oh, so there's a bit of a leeway there.
So they give you the pints with a plastic
Maybe.
cup,
Yeah,
plastic top, and you have to drink it at 100 meters from the pub.
at
But
least. Yeah.
but nobody cares.
No,
Yeah,
I was gonna
no.
say at this point, what would it matter, right?
Well,
I know
there's
they-
like today. There's a sunny Sunday here. I'd say there's probably 500 people at the moment outside somewhere, like between all the pubs. So
Yeah,
how
yeah.
is the police going to control that?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
just no way.
yeah.
It's a lot of like
Yeah.
our in for at least American football. I've been to one. I've been to Buffalo for a football, and they do all these tailgating parties. And that's one of the guys said to the cop. He said, "What do you like? How does nobody get charged?" And he goes, "What do you want us to do?" Like
arrest everybody. Yeah.
right? He goes, "There's just no possible way." He goes, "So what we do is we just look out for people that are being absolutely stupid, and then we'll go after them. Otherwise, if everyone's playing by the rules, quote unquote, and having a good time, then just leave it alone." I know here in Ontario, even in London, they did say that they were starting to loosen maybe that where you could go and kind of walk around with a drink as long as you weren't bothering anyone, right? But
Exactly.
still,
Yeah.
they could ticket us if we wanted to.
Nothing's more depressing. We're in a pandemic, and they're gonna be like, here's a ticket for drinking, and you're like, no, fuck that.
Thanks, I'm gonna go home and drink.
Last
some-
straw. Yeah, my last straw. Like,
I don't know about this year without alcohol. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, for real.
I don't think I will make it.
No, I don't
Yeah,
think so.
yeah.
Well, that's one of the running jokes here is that the only places that are open, at least for us in Ontario, are what we call is the beer store, which is legitimately what they call it to buy beer, or the LCBO, which is our Liquor Control Board of Ontario. They're the only places that sell hard liquor. Now you can go to the grocery store now and buy a few beers and whatnot, and there's the odd wine shop that you can go directly and get wine, but they're the only places right now that are legitimately open other than grocery stores. So that's the funny part, right? That they can't take away the alcohol because people would just go absolutely bonkers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
That's how you start the revolution.
Is
yeah.
what like the first 3 months, like back last February, in the first 3 months, Irish people spent 110 million of euros in takeaway alcohols from supermarkets.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. For sure.
I believe it. I that's the one thing I'd say that everything else in our household went down other than alcohol. That went
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we took, but
people
what else is there to do?
There's nothing else to do.
There's nothing else to do.
But
Talk
I think the one big thing that like I think we're all learned something about what we said earlier on about that trying to control the situation. You kind of start to realize even like most of the things in our society these days happen because people are willing to follow the rules, not because like nobody can really force it to the bigger degree. If people would rise up and say like, okay, we had enough.
Yeah.
What can they do? What can they really do at that point? You know?
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's right. Well, I mean, other than drink and I guess make music, right? Which is what we're all doing. So, which is great.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep, exactly. So
Yeah.
the new single "Viral," right? That's coming out
Virus.
now. Virus. That's coming out. Is it coming out on the 27th? Is that correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Full moon
So-
here in Ireland.
Okay, because I was gonna.
74.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Is that to do with the supermoon that's coming?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know we talked about that before because you're kind of going on the lunar cycles, right? I mean, that's when the mothership's got to land and deliver this stuff.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so can you tell us a little bit about that? So you said is it a little bit more of a funky sound, a pop sound, right? In this one, is there still rap involved in this one too?
Of course.
I'm
Of
thinking
course.
about I'm thinking about the creation of this one. What?
That is
We took.
You guys did write the song, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think at the beginning we had an electronic beat.
Yeah.
We just download this beat from the web, like just to have an idea of beat. Then Nick replayed the beat with the drum, and we had the guitars. JP had the chorus, 2 verse. Me and Zar. It was very quick actually.
Yeah.
That one.
It was very quick to realize this track.
he remembers everything.
He remember that's see you got to bring the alien in because that's the one who remembers it all.
But
That's
but the alien doesn't talk, so we will never know.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
That's actually a misconception. He does talk. It's just you don't hear it yet because it's telepathic communication. So
Of
Oh,
course. Of
okay.
course.
Oh.
Yep. Telepathic communication, of
Meditation and
course.
all that, you know, so we have session with him, meditating, you know, just getting to the inner power of our bodies and mind.
rolling joints.
And rolling joints.
And he teaches a lot of things.
Hey, whatever we can get from the intergalactic world, we gotta take advantage of. That's for sure.
Is there an alien dance to go with the song?
Kind of like okay, we are in lockdown, so like the video idea has to be related to this fact. So we were kind of obliged by the track and by the situation because it's an intro in the track was really, it's we have to start the video like that, and then the video is all in one car.
Oh, really?
Everything happened in the car.
Yeah, there's basically we are putting kind of throwing back like memories because we are at least 3 of us. We have some memories related to the cassette, the music
The
cassette.
tapes.
I know what you're talking about.
Yep. Well, he's younger, but he got
Czar has no idea. He's like cassette. I have no idea. Yeah, no.
So there's this one. We found this track that we have to put on the car, and something happened. So
That's cool.
But yeah, the video came really well and funny. We're gonna send it to you just when we finish the interview, so
Yeah,
you can
sounds
have
good.
a laugh.
Awesome.
I'm sure we'll love it. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure everyone will once they see it too.
When's the video come out? Is the video coming out Tuesday with the single?
Tuesday,
Yes.
yeah.
an hour
Everything
before
on top.
actually the single, we can say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, an hour
so
before.
it'll be
So our 11 o'clock.
11 o'clock Irish time.
Yeah.
So GMT 11.
Okay, perfect.
Oh,
So
what's
for
that
anyone
for us?
near us, that'll be do some simple math here. Should be 7 a.m. I
Yeah.
believe
No.
Actually,
No,
well,
11
the-
o'clock. Sorry, no, it'll be 6 a.m.
No.
6
No, I
a.m.
think it's-
6 a.m.
No, I
No.
think it's,
6 a.m. They're 5 hours ahead.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming out 11 o'clock at night.
Oh, at night.
Because
No, I think it's coming in your time because it's related to the listener zone. So
Oh, that's right.
our 12 will be your 12 as well. So we'll
Yeah,
be
they
of
just
course,
they ship it. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can decide on DistroKid or TuneCore.
That's right. Which time
Yeah.
frame you want,
Which
so
one
you
is
can
that?
send it out.
That's cool.
What other distribution company are you guys using for?
We're using DistroKid. I think, is that what you guys are using as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
they've been. I've been really happy with everything they've done so far for us. And the options that are there. I know it depends. I think it depends on what you're doing with it, but I like the idea that you can send out as much stuff as you want throughout the year, right? So same thing with you guys, right? You can
Exactly.
pump out as much as you want. The only thing is that we were talking about before with Bosco and Peck, with Jay Peck, is that is the issue becomes if you ever leave DistroKid, you've got to pay quite a bit of money to keep your stuff on, right?
Yeah.
Per song. So it's you're in a way you're kind of trapped in by paying the monthly or the yearly fee, let's say, to keep everything on. But yeah, no, it's been good.
Yeah, like what's the like the only things DistroKid when you or Spotify, they don't give you the link of the track before it comes out.
It's true.
And I found it a little bit because you can organize, you can push it earlier.
You have to wait the release date.
Yeah.
You can give it to playlister, you can give it to anybody.
Yeah, you have to give them the only other way would be to put it on Bandcamp. Would be like to have it that way. And then
Bandcamp and SoundCloud. Actually, there
SoundCloud, Bandcamp.
There are actually big artists that are moving to. I saw, for instance, there are some Italian bands that are moving to Bandcamp completely, like removing everything from like any streaming services.
Oh, really?
Keeping everything on Bandcamp. So I don't know, maybe it's the new trend or something.
Yeah, I mean, part of it is you get, you can set unlimited plays, so no one has to sign up, right? So like for our stuff is on Bandcamp. So anyone that doesn't have a subscription to anything or doesn't want to go on YouTube and watch ads, which I don't blame them, is that Bandcamp, there's no ads. You can embed your player on a website. They can stream it all day long as much as they want. And then if they decide to pay for your track, then they can pay the price. So I think ours is set at $1 because I think it's a minimum that you can put on. But then you can donate as much as you want. So, somebody could say, well, for that, for a virus, for example, that's coming out, they could say, I'm going to pay $10 to Kandemic, right? And then you get 85% back off that, which is huge. I mean, like, compared to Spotify that you're getting 0.004 cents a stream.
Yeah.
So
43.
43, sorry.
Yeah. The only problem
count every penny.
Actually, unless you are Mariah Carey during Christmas time.
That's right. Then you're raking in millions still. Exactly.
Or like, for example, I was reading on the news, SoundCloud they put up like a payment. Like before you would not get any money. Now SoundCloud is gonna pay the artist. So we were thinking to do a SoundCloud and a Bandcamp as well.
The only problem with those two that I found was like Bandcamp. No one, like, bands know about Bandcamp, but the average person doesn't go to Bandcamp, right?
So you've got to force them somehow.
Yeah, but some artists that got big on SoundCloud. I know Post Malone got big on SoundCloud.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He posted on. Yeah, and he went viral like overnight when he posted his first single. So it's people are familiar with it. But I remember when I was trying to show people songs I wrote like years ago, and I would link a SoundCloud to my Facebook, people were like, I don't have the app and it won't open, so I didn't hear it. And I was like, well, that's fucking annoying. It's not good. The app's free, but but no one likes the extra step, right? So that's the problem with those, right? And this Bandcamp doesn't even have like an app, does it?
No, it's direct player.
No, it's by web.
It's by web, which is nice because then they can just click and go.
Yeah, you have the app, but it's just very basic things. Let's say if you're an artist, you have the artist access,
exactly,
selling and everything, the streaming, but still, it's let's say basic things, which isn't okay to check on the go. Let's say, but then if you really need to do something, you have to like be in front of the computer. That for sure is easier. Like all the details are there. So.
Yeah. Do you guys use BandLab at all?
BandLab?
No.
Well, because I only mention that because you guys are saying you're looking to make remixes of your songs, right?
Yeah.
And BandLab, you could upload your song and people could send you their version of the remix, and you could say, okay, I want to use this and collaborate with them. It's a good way to collaborate with like our artists like all over.
What's the name again?
BandLab.
BandLab.
Yeah.
Check it out. Write it down, darling.
Like what's that? Who was it?
A Reckless Velvet.
Yeah, Reckless Velvet finds his
who's-
people that way.
He finds his people. He puts out. He'll put out like his instrumentals because he doesn't sing, and so he finds all kinds of vocalists that way. And he'll just work with people that that he thinks will work best, and kind of give them a timeline. Hey, if you can send me a sample of this or whatnot, and then kind of decide from there which route you want to go. So
Right.
you might be able to find somebody on there that even local, in the area in Dublin, to be able to remix it. Right.
That would be nice, even if from the other part of the
But
world.
it could be from anywhere. Exactly.
Yeah.
But the band lab exactly can reach all the way across the world. Because I know Reckless Velvet, he's in Australia, and he's doing collaborations with people in California, all the way through the States and whatnot. So,
Good.
Good to
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
so it's another idea there.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
could-
Ben, I'll check it out.
And they could, so they're able to record over what you upload. So
Right.
yeah, so they can send it back to you. It doesn't go live. Like, no one hears it but you and the other artist until you're
Until ready to go.
You accept it as like a official remix. Then you guys work on it
But like,
together.
how they do if they don't have the capella of the song? Like,
If they have to have the means to record, right? They can't just be like some guy with a cell phone. And you are uploading the entire like if you're looking for a vocalist, for example,
all the tracks.
you put the
Right.
whole instrumental up, and then they'll sing and send you a sample, and then you could say you make it like 12 people doing it, and then you pick the one you want, and you message that person, and you accept it, and you take the instrumental down, and then you do a collab, and they could record at home and send to you. So if you guys looking for like a remix, I'm sure there's DJs all over that will just like and you
Yeah,
hear
yeah.
the samples.
Wow. Yeah, that's great.
You made like 2 of them, right? You made like 2 or 3 of them. You got like an EP of like remixed.
Yeah.
Of
Right?
2020 and virus. Yeah.
Yeah, so
That'd be
it's like it's an option if you guys want go that route.
Pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
Definitely look at
Pretty
that.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So what else is on tap for you guys after virus hits? I mean, obviously,
Let me check the timetable.
because obviously we've, like you guys said, you're still in lockdown. Is there any hope in the summer to play any shows for you guys right now? Is there anything?
Good question.
No, summer, I
Who
guess.
knows?
Don't really think so.
I think live show, they're going to go back around October or
Yeah.
something
They
like
possibly reopen the busking scene on the street.
But
Some
still-
live music around, but not before June, maybe.
Yeah, 2 months at
But
least.
nothing is written, nothing is said. So
Let's say it's
in
like
the air.
last year that there were, let's say, some thoughts about like reopening the scene, like music stuff and everything, but was like postponed. So technically, yeah, I think it's going to happen again. This thing, like I say, okay, like what happened? 12 reopen. At least you can travel in your county. But about music, they say, okay, in June maybe you can go around busking, and then some music, live music, and everything probably will not going to happen. Yeah, like
Yeah.
postponing.
that. Like no festivals anyway.
Festival are
nothing.
canceled.
There is one in September, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, September, October, they might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just on open
Uncertain.
air and not inside, but
Yeah.
we received some emails about the closest date. What they saw was around May 2022.
Wow.
So, you know,
Yeah. And
Well-
then I watched last night the UFC fight. And it was in Florida, in Jacksonville, Florida. And it was a packed stadium of, I think, was it, 20,000 people. It was unbelievable. Right. So just makes me laugh. Right. I look at that, and there they have a live event, fights going on. And here we are, we're all stuck. We can't play,
Yeah, exactly.
can't even play outside. Right. So,
I know.
That drives me nuts.
We need some beers.
Drives me nuts.
Yeah.
Florida, man. I don't know. I don't know.
I'll bring some
Alright.
beers, lads.
all right. Sounds good, Zart.
no, yeah, there's a very, very weird situation. Just, it's becoming kind of the normality, as we said before, but still it's like hard to explain, hard to say, hard to even plan something. If you we really want to play live,
Yeah.
like do some
Yeah.
rehearsal properly, like with the aiming to do the bloody show,
Yeah.
we really want to play live and see the energy, like we're missing the thing of being on stage and actually release our energy to the people down there are listening, and then giving back like the wave. But yeah, who knows? So hopefully soon, hopefully it will happen again. We will have
Yeah.
this kind of relation.
And do you guys have a plan if you're able to play live? Do you guys have an idea of what you do?
I have a vision.
You have a
We
vision,
haven't
Zara? Yeah.
shared with you guys yet.
No, we have the idea but like we never have the opportunity to go actually in rehearsal all together. So
Yeah.
Right.
At the moment,
Yeah.
yeah.
so all the ideas are
Also because all the
On the-
recording
in the
studios
air.
are closed as well. So,
Yeah.
They're
like,
in
the
the
day
air.
we're gonna sit down all together in a big room with instruments. We're gonna decide the show.
Yeah, it's gonna also like a lot of the
Good
venues
show
might.
anyway.
yeah, as to be what we think, if I can say that, is it's not just playing music, you know. What we want to do is a proper experience. So it's like
Yeah.
proper
show.
storytelling.
A
Yeah.
story, yeah.
You enter, you know, maybe let's say today is the first, maybe the first show, and then the second one is going to happen in 2 weeks. I don't know. But the first show is not going to be probably similar to the next one because there's some improvisation as well. So something will happen anyway. So every show will be like with their own character, you know, with the home spirit and the whole thing. So you must come and see, you know what I mean? It has to be
Yeah.
something like that. Because yeah, this is Kandemic and you never know what happens. So
Yeah.
Soon we're gonna try to make an exchange, and we come over and you come over.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah, that'd be
amazing.
awesome.
Two gigs together, one there, one here.
That would be
That's
cool.
awesome. Can we
Yeah.
wear the alien mask too then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, we're working on that because
Okay.
like the mask we have now, you can't sing.
Oh,
No?
okay.
You can't even breathe, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you breathe?
You can't even breathe.
Not really. So we saw the one you can open actually the mount. They're really elastic on your but I don't know, like under the fucking lights with
Lights and
those
everything.
masks, I don't know.
Oh man.
Yeah, it'd be so
Maybe
hot.
just the entrance.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh look, here it comes. We see saw a mass exchange. I'm excited for this.
Uh
Oh,
Yeah, see,
Fuck.
Oh, there it
there's
is.
two.
There
See,
it
they're
is.
all starting to fly in.
Ah.
The mothership has landed. We need to be careful what we say
Oh,
and what we
man.
do.
Where can you
Thank
get
God
your
that's
shirts again? Is your website? That's where you get your shirts?
yeah, you find
On the
everything.
website?
We did a special one for Paddy's Day with a green
Oh, that's cool.
and it's really cheap.
It's really cheap.
It costs less than the other ones. Okay, put it like that.
Put it that way. Is that just yeah? I mean, St. Patty's Day only rolls around once a year, but I mean, we could celebrate any time of the year, really.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we thought to take it out, and then we said, leave it
Ah,
there.
fuck it. Just keep going, eh?
What's the worst that can happen? Somebody actually buys it, you know?
Yeah.
Exactly. Have you guys ever thought of even like once it's all released? Have you guys ever thought of doing anything with the vinyl?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's immortal because CD is gonna go away anyway.
Yeah. I don't know if we talked about it before, but I know that in the cars that we have here in North America, you're hard pressed to find a CD player in any of the new ones.
Exactly. And that's what they say.
It's all USB.
But that's what they're
Yep.
saying. That's when that generation cars are gone, the CDs are going to be gone. You know.
Yeah, it's over. Have you guys ever seen the movie Independence Day?
Yep.
Yeah, you guys should release something on Independence Day, like even if it's like an acoustic version of a song, because or you already had that planned.
No, that's a good idea. That's a good
Oh,
idea.
okay.
We
there
could sample something.
A video with maybe acoustic track, that'd be cool. Like you
Yeah, I
look
saw the
Have that
second one.
mothership. I could just see that like
Yeah.
tunnel coming down right now.
and the White House blows up, and then
The
they're
white,
there.
exactly.
Yeah.
Have you seen the second one?
No, there's a second one. No,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a
Oh
second
yeah.
one.
It's on Netflix.
No,
It was on Netflix. It's Independence Day 2, I think. And Will Smith is dead, and his son.
Shut
Is
up.
the-
That's a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing.
Aliens come
Oh, they're-
back on the same day, like years later.
And I don't know if it came out on the 4th of July, but I saw the second one. It's actually cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Shit,
called
I'll
Re-
watch
it's
it.
called
Like
Re-
normally
It's a
those
great
movies are
movie.
shite, but this one is actually cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Shit,
it's
I'll
called
watch that.
Resurgence. Yeah,
Great
came out in
movie.
2016, right there.
Shut up. All right, cool. I'll watch
It's on
that.
Disney Plus for all of people that have kids out there. Disney Plus.
Nothing but time to watch that shit. Okay,
Nothing but time to watch that
all
one.
right.
That's
Will
funny.
Smith's son. Is it actually his son in real life?
No, I think
Oh.
okay. The guy with the glasses, I don't remember his name.
Hmm.
The Uh,
Yeah.
The wine,
Yeah.
the guy
Idea.
inscript the code, the guy with the glasses, and his dad is still damn. Willie Smith is dead. But like,
Yeah.
I'm
No,
not gonna
yeah.
do any other spoiler because it's good.
Okay. All right.
That is nice. It's
That's
one of
enough anyway.
it's one of
He's
those,
dead. No
this
real-
sequel. Yeah, sequel is the word. Yeah, and they didn't fuck up. I have to say.
Yeah.
So there's a-
It's good. No, it's really like following
Oh,
the
shit.
plot line. And there's one thing about that movie that is very great. I don't know if I can say that, but
No, you can't.
No, I can't. But it's great.
Oh, shouldn't.
Anyway, it's made by Americans, so
There you go. Yeah.
Should be
No, but
good.
it's about the being united as human beings. I only say that.
Okay.
That's
All
not.
right.
That's a great lesson. I have to say. That's a good thing.
Okay.
That's
There
it.
we go.
No spoiler. No more spoiler.
Perfect. No
Well,
more spoilers.
Our next podcast, we'll just do that. We'll all meet again. We'll do a review of that movie. We'll break it down.
We'll break it down. Yeah.
Excellent.
Break,
Excellent.
break down,
We're
break
up
down
for
the
it.
original.
I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to hear it.
yeah. Well, I'll watch it for sure. I'll watch it for sure.
It's all my fault.
Yeah. No, yeah, but there's certain dates throughout the in a calendar year that had like what Roswell. There's things like that you could look into and just play.
Yeah,
off,
we were
right?
actually working in a new track because we are already working on the new album. We have
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3
Already
no
done.
idea. We want to call a track Bob Lazar.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
right on.
That's such a
Right on.
sweet documentary.
Right
And
on.
maybe he can feature. Maybe
That
Bob,
would
if
be
you're
nice.
listening.
Bob, if
you're
you're out
listening,
there,
we need your voice. for
listen,
this
I would be
track.
there for that. I love that stuff. I'm not I love conspiracies. I don't necessarily believe, in all of them.
I know, but it's
Right.
nice to listen to those documentary because you're like, they shoot at him on the highway.
Oh my goodness, that Area 51, all that stuff. And I don't know if you guys have seen the one with when he was on Joe Rogan and just the way, I just don't know how anybody could make
Yeah.
that stuff up and be consistent. Like you just can't make that up and have the same story over and over again being asked
Yeah.
over and over, right? But just essentially be wiped away, and be like, no, I was there. It's bizarre. It's crazy. I love it.
It's there's a few I've watched a few things about aliens and there was one story and maybe you know about this, but this guy was living he lived next to a facility where they were testing missiles. Like the US government was testing missiles, shooting them off. And he saw lights one night and he went and called it in and said, hey, I saw lights in the sky. I think it's aliens. And the US government was like, he can't know we're doing missiles. Tell him it's aliens. So his whole life he dedicated to aliens, saying like, they told me it was aliens. And he went crazy because no one believed him. And so they sat him down like years later, he's in a mental home now. And they told him like, we feel bad. Like there's not aliens. It was missiles. And he doesn't believe them. He's so far gone.
Yeah.
And it's all because of a lie. Right. So it's like everything can be manipulated, man. It doesn't-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Big time. Big
Well,
time.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, there's actually, and the opening a
There's a
little
YouTube
thing.
channel.
Yeah,
Security.
yeah, exactly. I was saying the
Holy
same.
shit, man.
That channel. But say that again.
There's a YouTube channel that is called Secure Team, and basically this guy he got the channel closed a few times for uploading, UFO videos.
Black
Just
cars
people
in the
people
back
sending
garden.
videos to him, and he was kind of, from another perspective, try to see if it was a real one. or
Real,
like
yeah.
kind of,
So it
3D
was
and
not
stuff.
even searching for that. Like, there
No.
were people actually asking, like, could it be, or even from the SSR. Remember that there were a few strange
So
shots.
he was
about
just sharing that,
lights.
and he got eventually problem with the law itself
Yeah.
in the States. I think it was
Yeah, black cars like waiting for him
yeah,
outside the
outside
back
his
garden. Like,
house,
yeah,
just
so-
for
Wow.
uploading videos,
I wonder
on
now
YouTube.
if
That's
like,
crazy enough.
I'm wondering
to
now if
believe
maybe
it.
they are actually maybe putting some strange signal on the live just to.
Yeah, right now. Yeah.
That's
yeah,
right.
it's-
Yeah, exactly.
Who knows?
crazy.
Yeah, but this guy, Secure Team, it's,
Like, I don't know.
he's a
if
very cool guy, and it feels genuine. That's the feeling
Yeah.
at least. And I don't know. Have a look.
Yeah.
See by
All right.
yourself.
See it for yourself. Exactly.
Yeah,
Make your own decisions after that. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy though. It's pretty neat.
Oh, it's
it's really
true.
neat.
it's true.
They
Yeah.
just confirmed there's alien. Didn't the Air Force come out and say,
Yeah, it was the Congress came out in the
Yeah,
US
and-
said like they had to come clean about saying there is something that we don't know what it is. It is unidentified. Maybe it is Kandemic. That's the best.
yeah,
part.
maybe your
Hopefully,
your first single's on the way down, and they saw it. Like,
Yeah.
They're like,
yeah.
it's all coming together.
Yeah. Well, let's say aliens. I could say about with the band here that they are not really far away. They are like us. Let's be honest. They're just maybe a tiny little bit of different aspects and everything, but they are like us. Think about that.
A bit more wideish.
Maybe they are not.
Or maybe they are not. They're more peaceful.
Maybe they're not.
Hopefully
they are not.
wiser.
Yeah.
Maybe they are huge and angry and and horrible.
But actually, I have just one question. I would love to have an answer from some people from the States, actually. And this is the question. Why in any alien movie or apocalyptic movie related to aliens, they are always attacking the New York City, for instance?
That's
The big
I
cities.
know,
Yeah.
I know.
That's one for the Washington D.C. or any other place in the planet. They are just.
You're right. They're always after the big giant cities,
They don't go to Europe. They're just like, no.
Yeah.
Have you
They got
seen
right.
the George Carpenter movie, District something like the alien? District 9, the alien land on Johannesburg.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great
Yeah.
movie.
They got lost.
Africa.
They got lost.
They got lost on the
They
way.
couldn't find New York.
Lost
that
on the
one.
way to New York.
Yeah. They were looking for directions. Did you?
They
You know
didn't update the Google Maps probably.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're like, where's the Statue of Liberty? Would they have cameras? But I actually read a thing about aliens, and now that we're here, you know how everyone's kind of like saying like, they have big fucking eyes and they come down. Their eyes are like always like just big pupils. And
Right.
a scientist, I don't remember where I read this, said that the reason people see that and they have huge eyes is because where their planet, the alien actually comes to this Earth, their planet doesn't have this the same amount of sun or no sun. So when they come, their eyes adjusting to
Sunlight or mouse.
makes them
yeah.
fucking just like look like they're spooked right out, right? And I thought that was an interesting point to make. I thought like shit, that makes like I'm not a scientist, but that makes sense, if that everyone's like
Probably does.
yeah, I mean yeah, it might, I don't know, but like if everyone's saying the same thing, like they have these huge black pupils, and it's because they're on a planet where they're not
Where there's no sun. Yeah.
makes sense, right? I don't know.
That's actually that made me think of something, a new theory. Here we go.
Write it
So
down.
what if because they come here, the light has such so crazy experience for them, they're just coming here to trip. Like it's like for them, it's like going to mushroom.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like a
yeah,
Earth,
psychedelic
in
form.
Earth, like then they go to the back.
Yeah. And then they just go zing, gone.
Yes, actually, yes. That
Yeah,
explains why
that's
they.
explain everything.
Yes.
Is that why there explains like the
Find
sudden
this way
movements?
when they go back.
Exactly. It's like 1, 2, 3.
This is pretty much how we write the songs.
It's all written.
Documented.
I can't really see it. But
No, yeah, it's really.
Oh god. See, look at it's just all you need is a couple Canadian guys with guys from Dublin, and we've got it all figured out.
Exactly.
You're really inspiring, guys.
Yeah. Well, there's
we're
a
all together here on the same boat.
That's right.
there's a black
exactly
car outside my house right now, so
Check the ring, you never know.
so we mentioned the White House. We're like, hey, you see
Exactly.
this? Like, go to his house. So yeah,
I'm just waiting for the big flash, and we'll all forget about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get to that, but eventually we'll see.
Exactly. All right, boys. Well, we're almost out of time here. So, do you want to plug everything before we go here?
Well, it's our next track, Fire, is coming out on the 27th.
Next Tuesday.
And as we said before, we got a track coming out every full moon. So that's only the second one. So there's loads more to come.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
we're working on more already. So probably going to continue for a lot longer than that. But the track is coming out on the 27th. We did, as Michael mentioned earlier on, we did a video inside a car, and we had so much fun doing it, and I think it kind of comes across in the video as well. So
Yeah.
it's well worth checking out. And we have some killer merch. On
You
the
do.
website.
yeah.
Wrapping it right here. So, if you're listening on Spotify eventually on this, podcast, go check it out, or go watch it on YouTube, and you'll be able to check out the amazing merch. There's all kinds of stuff, just not beer yet.
And
Maybe
before we go, do you guys gotta? Someone said hi to you guys.
Victoria J. I don't know if you know them.
Victor, you know what that is?
Oh,
check, yeah.
somebody's in trouble.
Yeah,
It's
Well, hello if you're watching. Hey.
yes, she's
Damn,
she's
Let me
watching.
have a
that's
look.
great. No, that's great. Somebody's watching.
Anyway,
That's
guys,
awesome.
thank you again.
Yeah.
As always.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I can't wait to listen to your stuff.
Well, they
Thank
just
you.
by the way, they just released the acoustic version of
yeah,
Fix Me,
we
right?
heard
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple of days ago, if I remember well.
Thank you. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
just got
so yeah,
Yeah.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it was fun. It was fun, and we're thinking we may do a couple more of those ones as we go through.
oh, yeah,
Sa-
absolutely.
Same
Cool.
idea, right? Trying to stay relevant in terms of
Exactly.
releasing things, but
But
Yeah.
the main things is keep putting stuff. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
going. Yeah. That's
it's the only thing
thing.
that we can do. So at least if we can find it, like try to take the most of the time that we actually have, because we are stuck in this like situation. So it's good
Yeah.
to keep on doing things.
keeping
So
productive.
what we are able to do, what we are good to do, like what we are good at is, I would say, making music, playing our
yeah.
instruments, and be creative in somehow, some way. Use some help.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep,
guys-
exactly.
You guys are lucky it wasn't called Heineken 19 because
All right, boys.
Heineken virus. All right, guys.
So we'll see you guys again. Enjoy
Yes,
Leah's
thank
safe,
you guys.
safe flight on the
All the
mothership there.
best.
Yeah.
All right, and
All right.
good luck with the release on Tuesday.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sure.
All right, boys.
See you very
From
soon.
us.
We'll send you the video.
Right
Sounds
away.
like a plan. Sounds good. We're looking forward to
All
it.
right. Cheers, guys.
All right.